Hey guys, happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day!
So for Labor Day, we're going to take you guys on a little tour of our park bag. Now, we don't put anything super spectacular inside of our park bag. Lately, it's really just been the camera, some chargers, sometimes a poncho. It's nothing you wouldn't think to put in your own park bag.
We're not clever.
But what we do have is a pretty cool starting of a pin collection that we began last year on our first trip together. We came down in May. We're going to take you through some of these. At first I wasn't sure you guys would be interested in this, and then I realized that very frequently when we're in the parks, usually when we're in line for something, somebody behind us will ask us about a pin or make some comment. When we get our bag checked through security, it's always a conversation starter with the guards.
Yeah, so let's look at our pin bag.
When we started our idea of pin collecting, my biggest thing was there's thousands of pins, so I don't even know where to start. So a good place to start is to kind of determine a genre of pins that you want to collect. For me, that was parks and attractions. I know that sounds like that probably describes every pin for those of you that aren't Disney pin collectors or connoisseurs, and it really is a small fraction. Nala. You've got things for different characters, different movies, different things to celebrate. So if you really just limit yourself to even just the broad concept of attractions and parks, that can really narrow it down more constructively.
For me, I was really interested in getting pins that made me feel emotional. It's the kind of thing where I see the pin and I connect with it and I'm like, I need that pin. It's obvious which ones I picked out, which ones Matt picked out.
To start with, we kind of set ourselves up with a pin from every park. So this is our Magic Kingdom pin. It's cool because it's a kind of dual layer pin. It's not completely flat. Mickey and the banner there are kind of raised up, and I like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely added to the price of the pin, but I like it. I like it a lot. Then we move over to this Epcot World Showcase spinner.
Yay.
So we have Mickey with all the different flags of the different countries in the World Showcase.
Yay.
I'm honestly not crazy about this Studios
I
pin.
love it. Especially now, I love it.
Yeah, it's the hidden Mickey. I don't know, Studios didn't have a lot of pins to choose from, and this was the one that I liked the most.
It also makes, I know it's not actually the Eiffel Tower, but it always makes me think of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's a Animal Kingdom pin with 1998 on there, the year that Animal Kingdom opened up. And then hold them all together is a classic King of Cheers Mickey pin.
Yeah.
Over here, we divert from Disney for a little bit.
And these are the only two that divert from Disney, so don't stress out.
Right, and this would be our houses in Hogwarts. Ravenclaw, that's me.
I'm a Slytherin.
And Slytherin for Jen.
Yeah.
That's our little pouch of pins. These pins up here are pins, the Tigger one we literally just found on the ground.
Yeah.
These two were in a blind pack. We don't trade pins, but we did decide that, if we ever wanted to, we kind of have this row of pins that we don't really have any attachment to.
Because I actively dislike this pin. I don't like Angry Mickey. This one's fine, but I don't like this one.
Yes, if we ever see somebody with a pin, particularly a cast member, a pin that we really want, we can trade them these kind of throwaway pins for that.
This is my Rapunzel pin. Rapunzel is my favorite princess. And this is one, again, I saw it and I was like, I need this because the lights are for her.
When we were doing our attractions pin collecting, I decided I was going to try to do one per park. So for Epcot, we got a little Soarin' pin. It looks cooler in person.
Yeah, it's not filming right.
But it's, a really detailed, textured pin, all in that one kind of gunmetal color.
This Mickey we got, it's Rainbow Mickey for LGBT ally support. we moved here right before, like literally a couple days before the Pulse shooting. So you see a lot of rainbow support throughout Orlando now. And we wanted to make sure we wrapped something, even if it's small and subtle, we wanted it in our park bag. So that's what this guy is. This is also my Stitch, because it made me feel happy, because look how happy Stitch is. And I love Stitch. I love Stitch so much.
So my Animal Kingdom attraction pin is this really cool Expedition Everest pin. Especially for Everest, I really like the branded stuff they have that has a cool, authentic Asian look about it. It isn't just kind of about a roller coaster, but really the whole expedition theming. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I've got two little goofy Star Wars things here. We got well, it's not really R2-D2, but it's an R2 unit with Mickey ears, and then a Christmas Stormtrooper.
Which I think your aunt got you this one, didn't she?
My aunt did give me that one. That was before we moved down here, and I commented to her about how I didn't have any Disney holiday stuff that you can get in the parks, because I've never been down there for the holidays. So she bought this for me last year in November on her trip. And now we live here, but I'll always remember this as being the first exclusive holiday thing I got.
This friend, I am a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I have been since I was in high school. I obsess over the games and I love them. I got this pin, which has Sora and Mickey on it, and Sora's got like a Keyblade, and there's a cool little decal that comes off of it that's like a little Mickey. I got it for pre-ordering Kingdom Hearts 2.5, the one where they re-released it for PS3. So we have this, and we missed a guy, but over here, we have, and this is probably the pin that we get asked about the most. This is our Organization 13 Mickey, which is a thing from Kingdom Hearts. I like it because it doesn't say what it's from. You've got to know what it is to understand it. And again, it's pretty rare at the parks. I've seen it in a handful of stores, but like, it's really common for someone to walk up to me and be like, "Where did you find that pin?" I got this one at All-Star Music, in case you wanted to know.
So back to our attractions. For the Magic Kingdom, I couldn't pick one, so I just got all three of the mountains. Splash Mountain, Space Mountain, and Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. And this is a cool collection where the vehicles on the pin slide around and move.
Yay!
And we've got
I picked out this one because it's got Stitch.
Riding Space and Splash Mountain.
Yay!
And the last of my attraction pins is a key to the Hollywood Tower Hotel.
Yeah.
And I really like that one because, again, it's kind of subtle. You have to know the attraction to know what that's referencing. This is one of the more unique ones we have on here, kind of like the Kingdom Hearts pin Jen talked about earlier. You can only get this pin if you perform with Disney. So this was when we were in high school and our band came down and performed. Everybody got this pin. I don't know if they still do that.
I don't think they do.
But again, this is a pin you cannot buy anywhere. They warned us, try real hard to never trade this pin because you cannot buy it ever again.
Along the top of the bag, we have like a special little collection where first in the middle, this is a pass holder exclusive pin that we got this year. I really, really like it. It's just pretty. We got it for that reason. And then going this way, before we moved down here, our plan was to get a pin for every year that we went to the parks. So this little guy, even though we don't really care for the style, I really liked the spinning. I like Donald. Look at Donald though. So this is our 2015 pen.
I don't love the year branding just because, it's something that clearly gets dated, especially from apparel. And it's just, typically the style is not something that I think it just looks very souvenir-y.
Yeah.
Which is why we were really excited for 2016 to find this one. This is a 2016 pin, and there were a couple things that were branded this way for 2016. Some t-shirts I saw. I think it's just more classy, a little more refined, and something not so hokey and souvenir-y. So really like that one. So we have our 2015 and our 2016. And I'll tell you what, we are about 2 months away from starting to see the 2017.
I didn't even think about that. Crazy.
So, on the other side, we've started to collect pins from every resort that we've stayed at.
Yeah.
Now, I've stayed at Caribbean Beach and Port Orleans with my family, but we're doing just the places that the two of us have stayed. Which so far is Coronado Springs, which is still kind of our home resort. We love Coronado Springs.
Yes. I love it.
And then this year we stayed at the All-Stars. We stayed at All-Star
Music.
Music.
But they only have one pin because the All-Stars
all
are technically one resort. I did air quotes, you couldn't see it. They're just themed differently. So there's one All-Star pin. And then we got this guy from the trip with my family in June.
So we've got 3 resorts here. Pop, All-Star, and Coronado. And as we add more on, it'll go along the side of the bag here. And we'll figure out what to do once it's full.
Yeah.
That'll be a good problem to have.
One thing that we do with our pins, we don't typically use these Mickey backs that come with it. The pins fall off too easily. We lost, when we bought these pins, we also bought a Universal pin, just a pin for Universal, and we lost that within a day. So we invest now in these locking backs.
Yeah, they're about $1 per back. They're sold in packs of 10 for about 10 bucks.
And Disney does sell them, and there's like a little Allen wrench that locks it on. But we have not lost a pin since getting these. So, like this little Mickey back is for a pin that has, this is my Kingdom Hearts pin, I think, where it's got 2 areas to put a pin backing on. So we'll do one locking and one non-locking. But we swear by these locks.
Yeah, if you're going to make the investments of some of these pins that are $12, $13, $14, it's worth it to add that $1 insurance.
Especially if
make
like
sure you're gonna have the.
Yeah, especially if you are like us and have them wearable. I know some people have like pin books, and we don't do that. You don't have to worry about locking those ones in. But like I've seen people with vests or lanyards or whatever that wear them. I think that they're a good investment for that. We missed Ohana Means Family.
Oh yes, we did.
Because Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind.
So that's a Gen 1.
Yes. And we got this one when we came here in March this past year when we were still living in Cleveland. Because we wanted to get a pin to just remember the trip. And I really like this one because it's inside out, and it's, in particular, it's joy with a memory. And it was a good trip.
Yeah,
but it
absolutely.
was a good joy trip. So that's where that pin came from. But this is the full effect of the bag.
Yep. The bag itself, I found online. I've had a lot of people ask when we're in the park where we got this bag, and I couldn't tell you the exact place, but I'm pretty sure it's not a place.
Somewhere on Amazon.
Yeah.
But it was like a third-party seller on Amazon.
Right, so you can find things like this throughout the parks and in other stores.
But this one's got Donald.
Yeah. We really like our pin bag. We're slowly adding more to it, although now that we've kind of got this good start, we're really just trying to only buy pins when it's something commemorative or, you know, a specific event we want to remember.
Or like I said, if it's the pin that like really catches me and makes me go, oh my god, I need that pin.
But yeah, that first trip, we got most of the pins that are on that bag, and it was more money that we wanted to spend, but it is something that we're glad we have now.
Yeah.
So, this is the end of our 3rd bank holiday video. Tomorrow, we've got a really special vlog for you guys coming up.
I'm so excited to share it with you, yay!
Finally from that new place.
You're gonna notice our clothes are the same because we just filmed it.
Yep, because today is Thursday.
Today is Thursday, September 1st.
September 1st. So that is a hint to what might be in the vlog tomorrow.
Yeah.
For anyone that might know what September 1st is.
But, oh well.
Alright, so thanks for watching, and we will see you guys next time.
Happy Labor Day! Bye!
Bye!